The more confidence you show, the more people want you to shrink. So we learn to apologize for ambition, to qualify every dream with, I don't know, maybe, hopefully, to act like we don't care that much. Because caring too much is cringe, right? But what if we got it backwards? What if the problem was never ego itself? Apart from the fact that they're both the most famous athletes on the planet, Cristiano Ronaldo and Michael Jordan are two people who've spent their entire careers being told their confidence was too much. That believing in yourself out loud is somehow a flaw. We all know the script. Stay humble. Don't claim it until you've earned it. And maybe you played that part too. Performed nonchalance. Acted like you didn't want it that bad. And you know where that gets you? Nowhere. You can't build something massive if you're constantly apologizing for the space it takes up.
If you don't have ego, you can't have a sense of determination to achieve. That's all part of success. You cannot find a successful person in life who don't have an ego.
You got told ego was the obstacle, the thing standing between you and being likable, being humble, being a decent person. So you treated confidence like a controlled substance. A little's fine. Too much makes you the villain.
I'm pushed to myself. I don't need other players to push myself. So I push myself all the time to be the best. As I say many times, in my opinion, I'm the best because I think we have to think like that. Not just in my job, but you have to think in your job. You are the best reporter. And I'm thinking like that. If I'm not thinking like that, I'm not going to be stronger than I think I am.
You wait for proof before you let yourself believe in your own ability. Evidence first, confidence second. But it's actually backwards. The belief is what produces the action. The action is what produces the evidence. Flip the order and nothing moves. You shrink your own ambition before it even leaves your mouth. Bury it under disclaimers before anyone else gets the chance to judge it first. And you call that humility. Real humility's got nothing to do with pretending you've got no ability. It's staying open to learning even after you've actually built something real. Two completely different things. And somewhere along the way, you stop telling them apart. Ronaldo never confused them. Jordan never confused them. They walked into rooms already knowing what they were capable of and said it out loud. And the world called it arrogance. Because the world's got a pretty narrow idea of what self-belief's allowed to sound like. Growing up, the message never changed. Don't be the kid who brags. Don't talk yourself up before you've done anything. Wait till the trophy's actually in your hands before you say a word about how good you are. And you took that in so deep, you still haven't unlearned it decades later. Even after you've built something worth bragging about. You start treating self-doubt like a personality trait instead of something you could actually work on. And the people who never learned to go quiet the same way end up taking the stuff you talked yourself out of reaching for. And fair's fair. An ego with no edges isn't strength either. It's just a different flavor of weak, dressed up to look like confidence.
How big is your ego?
It's big, but it's controllable. I won't let anyone else feel it or sense it or feel threatened by it, because I am very sensitive to other people's thinking of myself and of my personality and of the way that I carry myself. So my ego would never take it to a point where it imposes on other people around me.
Everybody remembers the trash talk. The competitiveness that turned card games on team flights into something personal. Nobody really talks about this part, the part where he's actively managing the size of his own ego so it doesn't land on whoever's standing next to him. That's the actual shape of a healthy ego. Self-belief plus awareness, working together, strong enough to move, aware enough to not flatten the room while you're doing it. An inflated ego doesn't care who it steps on to get higher. A healthy ego climbs and still clocks who's next to it on the way up. Nobody actually teaches you the difference growing up. You get handed one blunt rule, be humble, and left to figure out the fine print yourself. So you end up swinging to one extreme or the other. Either you bury every instinct toward ambition because you're scared someone will call you arrogant, or you let the ego run wild because nobody ever told you where the edges were supposed to be. Ronaldo and Jordan lived in that narrow lane between the two, confident enough to say,
In my mind, I'm always the best.
self-aware enough to know exactly where that confidence had to stop.
I'm pushed to myself. I don't need other players to push myself.
A man who built his own engine and decided early that it would never run on someone else's permission. And honestly, that's the part that matters most. The engine running on its own, not on outside validation. because most of your confidence is built on borrowed fuel. A compliment from your boss, a like on a post, someone else doing slightly worse than you. The second that outside source dries up, so does the confidence. Quick pause, and this video is brought to you by Opera Browser, and honestly it's the best browser I've used. Tab Islands lets you group everything by topic. All your research in one island, your references in another, collapse them when you don't need them, expand them when you do, then name each group and color code them so you can instantly spot what you need. Your browser finally organized the way your brain works. And when you need to compare sources side by side, Split Screen lets you drag your tabs down and view up to 4 pages at once, comparing interviews, cross-referencing articles, writing your script while your research is right there next to it. No switching back and forth. While you work, Opera's floating music player stays with you. 7 streaming platforms, detach it, move it anywhere on your screen. It even pauses automatically when a video plays. Link is in the description. What Ronaldo and Jordan are describing is something else completely. A self-belief that doesn't ask anyone's permission to exist, doesn't wait around for applause to confirm it's allowed to be there. It just runs quietly, constantly, underneath every decision they make. That kind of belief is rare because it's genuinely uncomfortable to build. You've got to claim something about yourself before anyone's agreed to it. You've got to risk being wrong about your own potential in public, which honestly is scarier than being wrong about something small and private. There's a reason this version of confidence makes people uncomfortable to watch. And in a culture that's spent years rewarding the look of effortlessness, rewarding people who act like they don't care, this kind of open self-belief reads as almost aggressive in comparison. It's not aggression though, it's just honesty with none of the usual padding around it. The lesson here was never to suppress your ego the way you've been taught your whole life. It's to actually get to know it. Jordan wanted it, Ronaldo wanted it. Both of them backed every word of it with decades of work you'll never see and never really understand the cost of. Their confidence got all the headlines. The certainty underneath it never did. That's the part that actually built the career, turning that certainty into work nobody else was willing to put in.
You're never gonna be #1 like me.
And that's the willingness to be seen trying, out loud, where everyone can actually see it. That's the part you've been avoiding this whole time. And it's the only part that ever mattered, just the willingness to let people watch you try.